Hey guys, how are you doing? So as promised, I've got another nature-inspired craft for you. And the supplies are super simple, something you can find out in your yard or at the park, and then hopefully some things that you'll have at home. So I'm gonna turn my camera down so you can see everything that I have, and I hope you have fun with this project. We're going to make wreaths with real leaves. So here we go. So as you can see on my table, here are your supplies. I had my boys go out in the yard and collect as many leaves as they could. Now we were very limited on our colors. So another option that is here for you is to take a piece of paper and some crayons, and maybe if you only have one leaf, use that piece of paper, put the leaf underneath it, and just color over it with your crayon. The harder you press, the more defined the shape will be. And you can do this with a bunch of different colors if you want a colorful wreath. Okay, so as you can see, I have two examples here. I've got a green one and I've got an orange one. So those are also options for you if you don't have this fun kind of shaped leaf or enough trees around your yard. You can do that too if you can find at least one leaf. So I'm going to set those aside because I'm going to continue to use my real leaves. So the other supplies that we need are some scissors, some glue. I have a paper plate. You can also use a piece of cardboard. You just want something that's a little thick so that can hold the weight of the glue and the leaves. So I'm going to cut the circle out of the paper plate. And I also have a string that I'm going to tie to my paper plate so that I can hang it if I want to. You can see that. So as you can see here, I started to just take some of my leaves after I cut out the circle from my paper plate. So all I did was right around this ring here. You can see there's already kind of a circle there for you. Just kind of poked my scissors in there, and then I'm cutting around the racetrack. And if you were doing this with a piece of cardboard, you could just find a plate or a bowl or something like that and trace that onto the cardboard, and then you'd have your circle. So that's an option for you. So you're going to start with this, and then what I'm going to do is cut the stems off of the leaves before I glue them on. So first I'm going to try to fill like maybe closer to the outside of my paper plate, and then I'll go in with more leaves and put them a little lower to fill in the inside. So this is totally up to you on how full you want it to be. If you want it to be pretty light and airy, you can maybe just do one row of leaves around. If you want to add more depth to it, once you put that first row around, go ahead and add in more leaves. So if you have different color leaves in your yard, that could be fun to do a whole color. If you like just the one color, I really like this deep red, I think it's really pretty, you could just stick with that color. So eventually what you're going to end up with is this fun real life wreath. That's going to be really pretty. So I'll send a picture to the comments of my finished project so you can see what it looks like. I think this one will be fun for you guys. The weather is still good for us to kind of get out there, so if you have some time, spend the time outside while you can. Gather up some cool leaves. If you can only find one or a few, go ahead and color them in with the crayon over paper and cut those out. Use those because that could be really pretty too. And then hang them on your door, hang them in your house, hang them somewhere. They'll just add some fall flavor to your decoration. So I think this one will be really fun for you. As always, send me some pictures or post them in the comments of what you've done, and have a lot of fun with this one, guys. All right, have a great day.